friends, welcome to another Playground workout. These are designed to be super quick and super sweaty to get you moving and strong in your body in just 30 minutes. I'm trying to add more exercises to help specifically with pain points. So today we're going to have some nice shoulder openers and some shoulder strengtheners to help neck stiffness, neck pain, and shoulder stiffness and shoulder pain. And then our usual abs, which always help with low back pain and stiffness. So hop on and give them a try. As usual, take everything at your own pace. If something does not serve you, let it go by. Do not wait to modify. I try to always offer lots of levels and choices you can make that'll work for your body. You can choose whatever works for you. And if something doesn't work, like raise your hand in there somewhere. Hi, Christine. Okay, gang, I see, I'm filming on my phone, so it's like, please speak. Okay, also I can't do music here because I think Facebook will put me in jail. So we're just gonna have music in our heads together. All right, for this one, we're gonna start on our backs on the mat. Knees bent, feet on the floor. We'll just hang out here for a second. And settle into the floor, like bones sink into your floor. I recommend having a yoga mat if your floor is hard, or you can do this on your rug. A few deep breaths before we get started. And while we're here, go ahead and tuck the chin a little bit to lengthen the back of the neck, and just take the head over to one side, and then over to the other side, nice and slow. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. We're letting some of the neck tension go before we get started. And bring the head back to center. We're going to push the feet away from us without moving them anywhere, but your body's going to kind of traction up the mat a little bit, so you can see I'm like kind of bouncing. So I'm pushing the feet. I'm getting a little rock in the pelvis, which is echoing in my chin and my head. That's what we want. This is another nice tension reliever. Big deep breath here. One more deep breath. Notice if it's challenging to breathe and do this at the same time. Something to practice. One more. Nice job. Back to center. We're going to take the right arm, cross it over the body. I'm just sort of dragging it. We're going to take it all the way up around the head, back to where it started, and switch sides. Left arm's going to cross over the body, kind of flop over the head, and around. We're going to go both directions. We'll just switch arms back and forth. You can take this at your own pace. We're opening up the shoulder socket. And I don't have quite enough room, so I'm kind of smacking stuff as I go. It's all good. Whatever. Back and forth, each arm making a circle from the inside around to the outside. Speed it up a little bit. I have to lock my cat out of the room because this is playtime and my hands would be being attacked, so you know, your space will accommodate what you need. Let's reverse direction. So take one arm up, around, over the head, across the body, and flop it back to the side. We'll take the opposite arm up and around, over the head, to the side. You might get a little bit of a rock back and forth in the upper body. So my left shoulder's coming off the floor, then coming back onto the floor. And then my right shoulder comes up off the floor as it goes overhead, and then back onto the floor. We're just kind of getting into stuff. For some reason, this direction is really hard for me to go right now. There we go. I found the flow. I'm smacking the heck out of everything. Let's take both arms up overhead. Find that bounce again. Big deep breath. I'm pushing my feet away, away, away to rock my pelvis back and forth. Big deep breath. Letting the head nod up and down. We're finding head-tail connection here. So our whole spine, our heads are connected to our butts. That's a true story. Our whole spine works as a unit. Nice. All right, we're gonna kind of repeat that arm exercise. Go ahead and take your arms out to a T. Then we're gonna rock the pelvis in, pull the belly button to spine. That means pubic bone is kind of coming up, so the low back flattens. And then squeeze the glutes to let the hips rise off the mat. Let's roll it up and down a couple of times. I'm peeling the spine up. Each vertebra gets contact. So my spine flattens, then I'm peeling my tailbone up, lower back up, middle back up, upper back up. My shoulders are left on the floor, my chin is tucked. And then I come back down. Peel it down, nice and slow. If you're finding you're feeling this in the low back, you don't have to go as high, but I want you to squeeze the butt more and start finding your abs. So squeeze the six-pack abs, suck the belly button in towards the spine. Those are the muscles under the six-pack abs, and roll it back down. So we're finding full spinal articulation here, which helps unlock stuck spots. If you sit a lot in one position, or if you stand a lot in one position, your spine might not be used to articulating this way. So we're just reminding it that it can be a wavy thing, a supple thing. The stronger and more supple it is, the less pain it will be in. All right, we're gonna take our hips up off the mat. Again, you don't have to go very high. Squeeze the butt. Now pull the heels towards your body. They're not gonna move anywhere, but you're gonna kind of like feel some engagement towards the back of the legs. Now reach one arm over towards the left arm. I'm twisting while my hips are off the floor. Then we're gonna reach back to where we started in T. Then take the other side around. And back. Let's go back and forth a couple times. If your butt gets tired, you can take it down, take a break. If this doesn't work for you, go back to what we were doing before. We're making big arm circles with our hips on the floor. Let's reach it out to the side and maybe a little overhead and back to center. And reach it out to the side, overhead, and back to center. Yeah. Even out the sides. Then we're going to roll everything back down. Get a little break. Go ahead and pick up the feet, hug the knees in. Draw me a circle on the ceiling with your knees. Stretching them towards to the side, away to the side, in reverse directions. Side, knees towards you, side, knees away. I really like bridge pose. That's where we had our hips up in the air. It's an excellent hip stabilizer. Let's plant the feet wide, outsides of the mat, and windshield wiper the knees over to one side. Take the arms up overhead. Over to the other side. And we'll switch back and forth a couple times. This you should feel a nice stretch through the front of the hips. So if your bridges were feeling extra challenging, maybe the fronts of your hips are stuck and tight. This is a nice easy way to open those a little bit. We won't be focusing a ton on those today, but if you guys are feeling a lot of front of the hip tension or a lot of low back pain, comment below or comment in this video, because I would love to make a topic for that if you guys are feeling it. All right, now around to those bridges. Let's roll it up. So we're gonna exhale, pubic bone zips to navel, we'll roll the spine up. Squeeze the butt. Let's roll it back down. We'll do like 5 of these. And roll it up. Booty workout. And roll it down. Booty workout with like physical therapy, pain relief worked into it. The other thing to watch out for is if your knees are sliding far apart here, try to keep the knees close. It might even help to squeeze like a pillow or a towel or something between the knees. It helps activate your belly muscles, believe it or not, by squeezing that with your inner thighs. So imagine your inner thighs are holding together and these get easier. Last one, we're gonna hold it up. Roll everything up. Let's do the upper back one more time. Take the arms out to T, straight out to the sides, and then scoop one in, roll onto one shoulder, reach it up and around to the other side, and reach it up and around other side. And I'm gonna give you a little free movement here. As long as everything feels good, feel free to kind of wiggle, give yourself a moment in some shoulder positions, and feel what kind of works well in your body, what feels good. Nice. Hands down to the sides. Hips are still in the air. If you need a break, of course, take one. Then we're gonna get a little hip shimmy going just to get some jiggles. So I'm squeezing one glute and letting the other drop, and then switching, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. Give a little speed up. You can go at your own pace, but I encourage you to let all of the jiggling happen. Big deep breath here. Knees stay together. Mine are just drifting apart. Nice job. Go ahead and roll it down. Stretch the legs out long like a stick, arms up overhead. A little early morning. Stretch out, wiggle. Nice job. How we doing on time? Oh, good. We're just warming up. I like it. Okay, we're going into abs now. So we've done a little bit of shoulder work. I'm gonna make sure I got through all my notes here. Yeah, we'll do the other ones later. Okay. Shoulders are nice and open. So we're gonna get into some abs. Get your breath, that shimmy. Shimmy made me breathe hard. Okay. I'm cupping the back of my head with my fingers. Elbows are gonna stay nice and wide. We're just gonna do some standard ass crunches. Sternum goes straight to the ceiling. I want you to keep a grapefruit space between chin and chest. So none of this is cheating. Not allowed. It's gonna go straight up. Belly button pulls in and up. Here we go. We've got 20. And we're 20 and down. Exhale on the rise. 17, 16. Try to get the shoulder blades off the floor. 14. Straight up. Think up towards the ceiling. This is 12. Now we're going to count. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold it up. Here we go. Little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take a break. You can hug the knees in. Then take the knees at 90. Feet are up in the air. And tip them over to the side for me, please. Shoulders will be mostly on the floor where you were before. For some oblique crunches. Same deal. Straight up. Here we go. For 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. You should feel it in the side body. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it up. Little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Go ahead and release the head, bring it back to center. Take a break, hug the knees. Give things a jiggle if they're feeling stiff. Arms a jiggle. Other side. Pick the feet up, hips at 90, knees at 90. Squeeze the legs together and tip them over to the opposite side. Cup the back of the head with the hands. Straight up, here we go for 20. 19, 18, 17, 16, 5th, creative counting, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, counting's hard, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold it up. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2. Last one. Go ahead and take it down. Back to center. Rock it out. Level 2. You are welcome to repeat those crunches as we just did them, or we are going to add on and make them a little bit more challenging. So I'm going to roll up all the way now, and I'm going to count it in beats of 4. So if you're doing crunches, you'll just follow my beats of 4, and if you're rolling up, we'll take 4 beats to roll up, 4 beats to roll down. Options here. If you can't make it all the way up, no worries, it's a challenging thing to do. You can grab the backs of the legs to help pull yourself up. So let's try it. Level of your choice. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. Roll up for 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. 3, 2, 1. Up. 2, 3, 4, and down, 3, 2, 1, 2 more, we're up, I think, 2, 3, 4, and down, 2, 3, 4, try again, peeling the spine off the floor, try to get one vertebra at a time. Here's our roll down, we're going to hold it right here, halfway for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and take it all the way down. Nice job. Hips up at 90, knees up at 90. We're just going to do some bicycle crunches. So, options here. Let's see. Options here, you can just leave it in the legs, extending one leg and then the other leg. Or you can add a twist, elbow to opposite knee. Opposite leg will extend. Let's go for 20, 6, 7, 8, and an up, and up, and up, 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 up. 7, here's 8, here's 9, 10 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, hold it here, little baby crunches, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch sides, it's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go ahead and take a break. We're going to do one more set of those, because they're so fun and so good for us. We're strengthening the oblique muscles, which help us twist in space, and they also help us stabilize our hips up and down and our torso side to side. that way when we like have to twist behind us to back the car up, we don't hurt ourselves, or if we need to lean down in a funny way and pick something heavy up, we're less likely to hurt ourselves. Try it again. Hips at 90, knees at 90, legs or arms, or if you're down here, do the other side of the obliques. 7 and 8. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hold it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Nice job. Back to center. Hug the knees. Let's stretch it out long like a stick again. Stretch it out. Dig the heels into whatever surface you're in and flap the feet up and down. Same little bounce action. Give it a little traction through the spine, bouncing up and down. The pelvis is rocking and the head is rocking. Relax everything here. And back to center. Let's roll it up to seated. Check on the time. Good job, guys. That was the abs section for tonight. So let's see. Yes. Wanted to do some cool shoulder blade goodies. So options here. You can do this one in a chair. You can do it sitting on the floor. I'm going to do it sitting on my heels with my knees bent. But I want to make sure of wherever you're sitting is that your tailbone can be long. So use all those ab muscles we just found in crunch land. Pull them under, pull them in and up. Zip pubic bone to navel, low back stays long. So even when we're taking our arms up overhead, I don't want that tailbone to turn into a duck butt. So try to keep things pulling under. I'm going to scoot onto my white thing so you can see a little better. Everybody just rock your pelvis up and down. Get a little booty action. So here's like booty, she's cute. Here's like safe fitness low back moment. So try to keep it there. When we many people at least, when we take our arms up overhead, they'll usually get stuck somewhere around here if our shoulders aren't very open. So instead of being able to move our arms, we'll dump into the low back to get them up higher. So just be mindful of that as we go. And let's see, what am I doing? Okay. This should be a nice shoulder opener. So I'm going to take one arm out at a time. Low belly's in nice, strong posture. Low back is in neutral. Then I'm going to rotate my arm all the way forward. My shoulder's even going to come forward a little bit. And then take it all the way back. So if you think of a thumbs down, all the way to a thumbs up. We're just going to go through this range of motion a few times. Waking up the shoulder socket. Moving things that maybe don't move very often. Really stretching that thumb behind with each rotation. And check on that belly, make sure there's not any funkiness. Sometimes we'll like get into that. That's coming. We'll get into the full torso deliciousness, but first we're getting into this arm. So you go a little higher. Same thing. Thumbs down to thumbs up. Thumbs down to thumbs up. I'm going to extend my fingers. You can play with making a fist here, extending your fingers here. It changes the stretch to the arm. A little higher. So now it's like thumb over there and thumb over there. Take it a little lower, just let it slide through space. Yeah, a little down here. So you can do this in a chair. if sitting on the floor is not your cuppa. That is totally fine. Yeah, okay. Shake it out. Let's do the other side. Extend the arm, take it from thumbs up, thumbs down, going through the full range of motion of that shoulder joint. So when you get to the edge, push muscularly, see if you can go a little bit further, working the end range of motion. By strengthening that very, very end of our flexibility, we gain mobility, which means we can move there with muscular strength. We don't have to force it with like gravity or something. My elbow's fairly straight. I'm trying not to like overextend my elbows. Let's take it up a little bit. Rotating through the shoulder socket. I'm noticing this arm has a lot less mobility than my right arm does. Which is very normal. We are all crooked. Let's take the arm back down, a little low angle. And notice what changes, what's different here. How does this feel versus the other way? Check on that belly, make sure that tailbone's not going anywhere. All right, shake it out. Both arms at the same time. When one goes forward, the other's gonna go back. And switch. One goes forward, the other goes back. Just kind of weird. Feels a little strange. Let's take them up a little higher, which feels even weirder. A little higher. Shoulders ease away from the ears while your arms are up here. That's the other thing we do, is we'll stick our shoulders way up in our ears. Take it down. And you might be noticing a natural kind of twist action in your chest. We're going to play that up a little bit. So this is kind of your really sloppy shoulder shimmy action for my belly dancers out there. Lean into that little twisty stretch. It's kind of like a twist in an arc. Make sure that tailbone is staying heavy. When your arms are at the top, let's take both shoulders to neutral. Your arms might be here if they don't want to go all the way up here. That's super fine. And let's squeeze the shoulder blades together. So if you imagine your friend is poking you right in the upper back, right in the middle of your back, you're trying to pinch their finger. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Arms to the side, same thing. Squeeze and release. Squeeze, release. Check to make sure your shoulders aren't creeping up to your ears. Should be like a little bit of work through the arms. Squeeze, release. Let's take let's do the pull down. So I'm pretending I have a bar up here. I want to pull my shoulders or my elbows down, squeezing the shoulder blades behind me. Again, tailbone stays heavy. And up. And pull. And up. Like you're doing a pull up or a row. And up. Shoulder blades together. And up. And together. And up. One more. Together. And up. Go ahead and release the arms. Rock the head out. Give everything a jiggle. Sound effects are necessary. Okay, last one. Let's do, we're gonna make it easier to put the shoulders up overhead. So for this one, arms are gonna be parallel. I'm on my knees and my elbows. Can you see? Sort of. My lighting isn't great. Put that there, baby. So I'm on my knees. I'm on my hands and knees. Take my elbows to the floor. My forearms are parallel here. And my tailbone Super sucked under. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what I mean. Parallel forearms, round low back, not a dumpy duck butt. Pull it in. And from there, we're going to slide it forward. Tailbone stays under. Then squeeze the elbows together as you slide it back and forward. Keep it in as you slide it back. The elbows are going to want to fly away from each other here. Don't let them. Take it forward and back. And forward and back. And forward and back. 2 more. Tailbone stays heavy, like you've got a big old weight tied to the tip of your tail, keeping it down. Nice job. Go ahead and sit it back into child's pose. So spread the knees wide, toes together, and forehead to the floor. I know some folks have tight tops of the feet, so if that's the case, you can tuck the toes under or keep the hips high in the air. You don't have to sit all the way back. Take a nice little break, a few deep breaths. I like to rock my forehead side to side. I'll move my arms so you can see. Just give my forehead a little massage while I'm here. And you can roll it up to seated. So we're done. That was the workout. Good job, guys. Let me crawl up close because I can't see that far away on this tiny phone. Hi, Malia. Hi, Mary. Who else is here? Can I scroll? Hi, Olivia. Hi, Christine. So give me some thumbs up and hearts. What'd you guys think? Did that feel good for you? Did that feel good in your body? Hi, Michelle. Oh, this is magic. I installed Facebook on my phone so I could do this. It wasn't working on my computer today. Cool. Now I can see everybody. Yay. All right, drop a comment. Let me know what you thought. And if you guys would like some more content like this, if you'd like, if you want to get strong and out of pain, hit me up. I'm taking requests. I'm taking one-on-one clients right now. Got space in my schedule. So drop a comment, drop a message, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.